G'day everyone, Raid0AU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 6. This is episode number 12, and last episode we built ourselves the small vessel. A couple of things with it. As pointed out in the comments, there was a slight flaw with the build. I hadn't moved the core. So the core was still on the bottom level here and was actually exposed, which is probably a big no-no if you're going to be attacking points of interest and things like that. Likely to get shot out. So I've taken that out and basically I just moved that. That's sort of buried in the back here in the middle. So it's no longer exposed. Finished off the shaping and things like that. Gone over the whole thing and upgraded all the outer blocks to hardened steel. So let's have a look. Yeah, hardened steel blocks, just for a bit of added durability. That's really about it. I'll put the docking pads underneath, but I figured we'd go and take this thing for a flight. Want to get up into space and probably want to try and get some sathium. Need to get some oxygen, that's for sure. So we put our oxygen. There it is. Grab some oxygen out of here. Now running a little bit low on fuel as well. I haven't really haven't mined any promethium for a little while, so we're running a little bit low on that. Not critical at this stage, but something we need to be mindful of. Now, the other thing I did do was I made a bit more ammo. Let's fill this up. Oxygen's filled. So I have got a little bit of fuel. I probably should just quickly go and grab that before we head off. I've got some of the large... Got some food on me, which I probably don't want on me. So we're at full food. Let's see. Got there. Haven't got many. Other thing I did was, because we picked up all those boosters, just go in here. So I've got two sets of armor here. One thing I'd really like to be able to do is to rename the armors so that you could actually rename it to indicate what you've set it up as with the boosters, but it doesn't do that. So this one here, basically we've got a EVA boost, so that gives us comfort zone of minus 200 to 30 degrees. So out in space I believe it's minus 130, I believe. So we should be okay with that. Also just given a bit of an oxygen boost so that lasts a bit longer. This other set, all I've done there is I've just put armor boosts on it just to make it a bit more durable, so when it comes time to attack points of interest we've got a bit more durability, at least until we can maybe find some medium or heavy armor. Let's just zoom out a bit. So power usage 25%. That's not too bad. 35%. It's about 70 minutes of flight time in the atmosphere. Be a lot more in space. Well, not a huge amount more. Alright. So we want to just do a bit of keep an eye out on some of the. Oh, there we go, straight ahead of us. On the asteroids, looking for resources. So Sathium's useful for being able to make the hardened steel plates for armouring stuff. Doesn't look like we've got any nasties around the place. Probably coming a bit closer than this. Okay, use the lights to light it up. Helmet on. Jetpack on. It's 130 degrees, so we should be fine with that. There's a bit of radiation. Alright, let's make sure there's some resource mining. We just grab ourselves some Sathium. Yeah, what we got? 71 so far. Grab a bit more. Won't go overboard with it at this stage. Do some more mining off camera. $160. That'll do for now. got? Let's jump back out. Just do a bit of exploring around the asteroid field. Oh, we've got a drone here. Oh, didn't really want to do that one, but that's okay. Nice space drone. We want to loot these because often you get power cores from it. A bit too far. Where is he? There he is. Flux cores, 9 power cores, nice. Happy with that. Because you need a Restrum and Zascosium to be able to make power cores. But if you can get a few of these things, allows you to make a few of the more advanced. So it means we can make an advanced constructor for starters. So which one's this? This is Thermica Station. Shall we Whee! Alright, we've got more space drones. Take them out. Alright, hit level 12. Just change our view for a moment so we can oh. Taking a few hits. That one taken out. Alright, let's get rid of these drones as well. Okay, so we've got a number of drones around the place, but keep throwing them at me. Sometimes hard to see because of all the writing around the place, but... Oh, definitely got one there. Be a bit careful because problem is we can't loot anything until we take out all these defences. We've hit level 13, which is good. Too much writing, I can't see. Let's take that away for now. So press F6 if you need to clear things up. That's taken out. You know what? I think we're going to have to leave this for now. I'm just a bit concerned about taking too much damage at this point. Done a fair bit of damage to Thermica Station. A lot of loot left behind there though with the drones. But sometimes you have to just... discretion is the better part of valor, occasionally. There's no point getting everything destroyed for the sake of greed. So we've got another drone over here. Is that it? Is that a drone? Yep. Let's turn our... Alright, level 14 reached, so gain lots of experience up here by destroying drones and things. Alright. So it gives us a chance to have a look at the front of our craft. What sort of damage did we take? Not too much actually. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Good. Ooh, nice. Wondering if there's a Promethium asteroid out here. Seeing much. What's that? That's iron. No, it's Sathium again. Oh, we've got another space drone. It's not what I wanted. And actually, what we probably should do is, if we just come to a stop, probably should just get out and use our multi-tool and put it on repair. Yeah, we did lose one of our lights. Go around and just make sure that. So we took a bit of damage, but it held up pretty well, only losing one of our lights. It would almost be worth, if possible, to set those back one more and put a armoured glass plate in front of it. Underneath. A little bit underneath, not too much. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Looking around. There's a Promethium asteroid right there. Right, let's go get some Promethium. Of course, later on, once we've got a capital vessel up and running, we can use a mining turret. Now, you've got to be a little bit careful with Promethium when it comes to radiation. So, because it is radioactive. So you'll see as I'm getting closer to it, my radiation levels go up from time to time to 5.2. So you just need to be mindful of that. We got 103. A little bit more. The other thing is what we might do in the next episode is look at making a mining vessel, mining hover vessel. It'll make things a lot easier on the planet's surface. What's that? 183. Reckon we go up to 200 and then basically that'll be enough for now. There we go, 223. Alright. That's really what we were after out here, was some Sathium and Promethium. We do need to probably make a trip to the moon at some stage and get some neodymium. But that'll be a future episode for that. So we'll head back to base at the moment. Okay. Oh, okay, Promethium deposit. It's good magnesium. It's a good way of scanning the planet's surface now with a small vessel, a lot faster. Okay. And we'll just set this down here. Turn it off. Well, that was a pretty successful run, I would say. Oh, I was going to say, what's going on there? Helmet can come off now. So, 16 power coils. Happy with that. You see here I've got a lot of steel blocks made. In fact, I'll take these out and they can go in the other constructor. And now we need Sathium. And the Promethium. Go in there. I'm just going to put these blocks up here. So we've got a few blocks there that we can use to start expanding the base a bit and start setting this out a bit better. We've kind of just got stuff around the place at the moment. We've got lots of space to work with. So, alright. I think that's what I'm going to call this video, guys. So, hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raid 0AU, signing out.